Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Moonful Readings. I'm so happy for you guys to be back here today. Thank you for all the views and support on my last video. It means a lot to me since I'm just starting out and everything like that. Also, if you want any readings from me, all my links are down below. So however you want to reach me for that, that's cool with me, okay? And so the topic of today's video is what's next in love for you guys. I'm so excited to do this one. I love love readings so much. Even if I'm not interested in anyone at the moment or anything like that, it's just, you know, fun to imagine, you know. So today we have 3 piles again. I'm gonna start doing 4 piles soon when I have more time to film these, but as of right now we're gonna do 3, cut the time down a little bit, okay? So this is what next in love, all right? So I'm gonna put the timestamps down below for each pile, so once you've picked your pile, you can go ahead and go into the description or the comments below and pick on your timestamp and go to your reading, okay? Sounds good to you? All right, bet. So let's get on to pile number 1. Hello pile 1, and welcome to your reading today. I'm so happy you could join me again. So today you picked this purple dice with the number 6 on it. That means anything to you. Okay, nice. I love these dice. They're so cute. I'm gonna just put that over there. And let's get straight into your reading. What's next in love for you? I'm so excited to do this for you guys. I know emotions have been running high with like all the astrological stuff going on right now, so hopefully I tried to, you know, not pick from that energy right now, you know, and just try to go with the specific energy in the future, but we'll see what comes out. All right, so let's start with your oracle. Actually, you know what, I do this every time for you, pile number 1. I'm so sorry. I always change my mind. Anyway, let me do your tarot first, and then we'll get into your oracle cards and see what's up with that. Because I love, you know, pulling tarot cards, seeing the messages come out, and then picking the oracle cards and seeing how they correlate with the tarot cards, like how well they, you know, what synchronicities we can get or those kind of things. I love when that pops out when I'm reading. If you'd like me to do it a different way, just tell me below in the comments, okay? Alright, enough rambling. I'm really talkative today apparently. Let's see what's next in love for you, pile number 1. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there's 2 cards here, that's why. Okay. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare. We have the 7 of Swords, Page of Cups. Okay. What's next then? Okay, and can I get one more card? What's next in love for pile number 1? Oh, okay. Okay, I kind of see the message that's going on here. We also have the well on the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to put it off to the side. There we go, so we can have more space for these cards. I'll try to pick them up when I talk about them, but let's move this back. Okay, so cards we got today were the 7 of Swords, Page of Cups, Temperance, and the King of Wands. Immediately I'm getting, since this is what's next in love, I'm trying not to include the past, but take whatever resonates, whatever timeline you're on. So it seems like in the recent past or the near future, you're gonna have someone coming in with a love offer with this Page of Cups, okay? And it's gonna seem maybe too good to be true. Like, you see how he's closing his eyes when he's like supposedly looking at that offer? So maybe you guys are, you know, putting like rose-colored glasses on when it comes to this love offer coming in, okay? Because, and I'm saying rose-colored glasses because we have the 7 of Swords here, which talks about like sneaky energy and stuff like that. And then being right next to the Page of Cups, I'm seeing this as maybe somebody who's coming in with maybe not the best intentions. I mean, I can't really say much from these two cards, but I do see somebody putting on rose-colored glasses when it comes to this love offer that's coming in. So there is going to be a small offer. I don't think you're going to be very like excited, or you're not going to feel too much either way about this, but I do see it coming in. All right. And well, so that might have already happened in your timeline, or it's about to happen, okay? Let me know down below which one it is. But then, after we have these two cards, we have Temperance coming in, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy. It's our major arcana here. And this talks about balance and kind of going with the flow. You see how the water's kind of just flowing back and forth, and she's not really doesn't have a care in the world. I feel like with this small offer coming in, you're gonna maybe, you know, be blindsided for a little bit, or you have the potential to. But then over here, I'll get to Temperance, back to Temperance in 1 second. I'm sorry if my thoughts are a little bit scattered today. I'm having a busy day, so. But with this King of Wands on the other side, I see someone with a more opportunistic, well, a different opportunity, okay? I see this person, normally the King of Wands, I see kind of, not a player energy, because that would be more of the Knight of Wands. But this is someone who's more developed in that way. I'm seeing like an older man or an older woman for you coming in as well. This is a different love offering versus this Page of Cups. So I'm seeing this as a more mature person, more older person coming in. So you have two offers here. That's what I'm saying. See how she's balancing them? You're going to be weighing your scales in the near future. You're going to be like, should I go with this more mature option? Or should I go with, you know, maybe this more like quote unquote younger energy that's maybe not so grounded or so, you know, set for life or anything like that. So I see two offers definitely coming in. Let me pull some cards for these two different people, okay? I have my archetype cards out here. I'm just gonna pull two cards for each person here, so I can help you, you know, make your decision about these two love offers coming in, okay? So I'm gonna pull one card for how you're going to recognize them, the positive side, the light attribute of this person, and then I'm gonna pull one that's like a shadow attribute or something you're gonna notice that's not necessarily gonna be a good thing about this person, and I'm gonna do that for both so you can easily recognize them when they come up, okay? So let's see, let's pull for the first person. What's the light attribute for this person's here? Light attribute. Ooh, sorry about that. Ooh, like I was saying, this person radiates like young child energy. We have the child orphan for the light attribute. Let me pull the shadow attribute for this first person. The shadow attribute. Okay. We have the athletes. Now let me pull for the second person, and then we'll dive right into it, okay? Positive energy. This King of Wands. Got Avenger for the light attribute and the shadow attribute. And we have Teacher. Interesting. That makes me a little bit nervous when I was talking about the older energy here, but let me get into that in a second. Alright, so how you're going to notice this first person, who I think is going to be younger than you or your same age, just has very young in spirit. I don't think they're very much older than you. I think this person's going to come in first, and then the second offer is going to come in. Then you're going to have to like weigh the scales almost, but you're taking your time, you know, you good. So now I have for the first person, the light attribute, which is the positive things you're going to think about when you see this person, and then the shadow attribute of this person, so you can so you can recognize them more easily. So to help you make a decision, we have the light attribute for this first person, which is independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Nice. I feel like you're gonna see this first person as kind of a loner almost, kind of like, I wanted to say bad boy, but not exactly. Kind of like that person who gives off the vibes that they don't care about much. They're kind of just going through life like, oh, this something bad happened to me, oh well, whatever, you know. And you're gonna kind of see them as like a free-flowing, almost to a point where it's kind of fake. This person might contact you online, by the way. Kind of seeing that a little bit. Yeah, or you're gonna know this person from work, but they contact you first online, okay? 2 scenarios there. Let me talk about the shadow side first, and then I'll explain a little bit more. We have athlete. Shadow attributes: misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability, and entitlement. Yeah, I see this person as kind of like not the stereotype people, but kind of like, okay, let's use stereotypes from movies, all right? So you know the stereotypical like jock from a high school or something like that, who's kind of a bully, but it's kind of more of a loner too, but they're kind of a player as well. I'm getting that kind of energy here from this first person. So yeah, I feel like you're gonna kind of feel like they're a little bit shallow, like they're only interested in looks, like they're not very fully mature into realizing a person for, you know, their mind or anything like that. They're kind of in that phase where they're kind of a little bit insecure about their body and stuff like that, so they project that out onto others. So you're gonna, at least that's what you can feel from them, so you're gonna think, oh, maybe they don't like my body. You're gonna feel a little bit insecure about your body around this person. So I feel like that's how you're gonna feel about them. You in the middle there. Beautiful. Let's get over to this person, and then we'll pull the oracle cards, and then I'll talk more about these 2 people and maybe some advice we can pull later, okay? We have the King of Wands. The light attribute of this person is desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself, okay? Then we also have teacher. If I can grab it. Okay, we have a teacher for the shadow attribute, which says manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. See, I was a little bit like, you know, like, like I was talking about this being an older person who's very driven, you know, seems very accomplished and everything, and then you have like the shadow attribute, which is manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits or destructive skills. I don't necessarily feel like this person's a bad person. I feel like they just don't necessarily take other people's I don't mean to be harsh in this reading. I meant to like bring good news and stuff. This is just what I see next for you. I'm just like making you aware, right? And obviously this is all up to you to who you choose, or you might not. Even with the Temperance card, I don't necessarily think you even are going to choose between these 2 people. This is just what I'm seeing coming in. Okay, so with the light attribute being Avenger for this person, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. I feel like this person's very proud of their accomplishments. Like I said, they're very driven. I see them, you know, maybe going to certain charity events. I feel like they have a lot of money, or a decent amount anyway, where they can sustain themselves, okay? And in a way they give off like holier than thou energy, but at the same time I feel like with what they've done technically in their life, like giving to charities and stuff, it's kind of justified. Like they are outwardly and with at least their money a good person, okay, objectively. But with the shadow attribute, I feel like maybe they use their status or what they've done kind of against people sometimes. Maybe not even intentionally. I don't think this person's a bad person, or this other person. I feel like this person needs the growing up to do, and this person maybe needs to, you know, like tone a little bit down on the ego, you know what I'm saying. But so yeah, that's what I'm getting for these 2 people. I feel like that's what's next in love. Let me pull these oracle cards to see more information about what's coming next, and then maybe we can get some more cards on this of advice on what to do from spirit. So we have what's coming up next. We have Treasure Island. Let's see where I can put these. You can see them. And we have number 40, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron has always been showing up, like, ever since I started these readings. Like, I feel like he's one of my main angels that follows me around, right? So 6th chakra, beautiful. Talks about intuition, stuff like that. Enlightenment. We have this card, which talks about memories. I feel like this first person, just side note, I feel like this person's kind of, oops, you can't really see that. It's going to kind of remind you of someone from your past. It's going to freak you out just a little bit, just a little bit. We also have honeymoon. Maybe it'll show, maybe not. Honeymoon, which says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, then we have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I'll just put that here. And we have twin flames. Your passion ignites. Now, I'm not like the hugest like believer or fan of twin flames. However, if you do believe in that, I feel like maybe one of these people you're going to be dealing with is, you know, your twin flame. So take whatever resonates, stuff like that. I see a lot of balancing here. Like you see with temperance here and then the balance card. I feel like you're in a stage now where you're just kind of weighing your options. And, you know, you're setting good boundaries. You've done all that work. And you're just kind of like going out there and being like, hey, I don't like, you know, this one trait about you. Or I don't like this one trait about you. And you're going to be, you know, lovingly letting it be known. I also feel like with the twin flames, just a side note, this could be someone new coming in. Like completely different from these two people. It all depends on your situation. We also have Treasure Island, memories. Okay. Yeah, one of these people definitely might be in your past, maybe recent past, but I feel like this is more you setting your boundaries, like remembering what happened to you in the past, and you're gonna be like, oh, maybe like certain traits about this person I don't like, you know, what I was just saying before. You're choosing your options carefully here. We also have Treasure Island over there. I feel like, I don't know why looking at this, I kind of see you like, just like holding your heart space, like you're like waiting for somebody to come in and kind of recognize how special you are. And like you're searching around for your twin flame. I feel like that's kind of what this energy is. It's like, how much do you resonate with one person or another? And you're not just giving away that treasure that you hold inside. I feel like, you know, there's someone out there that can match your energy. And right now, as I'm seeing, is just you weighing at least these two options, if not, you know, more coming your way, and using your intuition. And being like, seeing just how these people make you feel versus what logically you would choose, right? But let me get some more cards for you. I want to see what you're going to be doing in love next. Ooh, nice. We have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Wands. I definitely see you, and let me roll this dice. How long? I see you definitely meeting someone after you go through all these like tests and stuff that Spirit is putting you through. I definitely see you meeting someone here and actually realizing, wow, we actually connect. These two cups can become one. The ones that she's holding here in the Temperance card, balancing like, you know, like this one or this one. No, there's somebody out there who's going to match yours perfectly. And you don't have to balance anymore. You can just hold one full cup. Beautiful. But let's see how long till you meet this person. Give me weeks or months, Spirit. Ooh, 2. So 2 weeks or 2 months, you're gonna meet this twin flame right here. I feel like it's more 2 months here because you do have some options going around right now, and Spirit is just kind of testing you to see like if you're ready for this connection, because I still feel like there's some past hurts that you're, you know, still working through. You know your value, you know your worth, that part's done, but you're still, you know, sometimes things in other people can trigger you. And I feel like you're being chased by 2 types of people right now. This King of Wands, who might not have the best intentions, but he's really stable, has it all, seems to have it all. Then you have this younger energy, which is more childlike and maybe more attractive to you. But there's also some, you know, shadow parts that aren't exactly vibing with you, or they're not grown enough yet. So I feel like there's the younger side that's going after you, and like an older, more mature energy going after you, and you're gonna find someone in the middle. I see this knight as someone in the middle, and technically he's in the middle of like the pages and the king. I mean, there's the queen too, but you can also see him as the Queen of Wands. Just slightly different energy. Yeah, so I feel like you're meeting someone in the middle who you do find attractive and has that youthful energy, but also is very stable and secure in what he wants and won't be manipulating people or anything like that. I definitely see them as your twin flame if you believe in that, or your soulmate counterpart. Definitely coming in within the next 2 weeks or 2 months. So beautiful. I love that. So if you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you, please leave a comment down below, and have a great rest of your week, and great rest of your day, and great rest of your life. Thank you so much for being here with me today, pile number 1, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me here today. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today we're finding out what's next in love for you. So like every pile so far, I'm going to put your oracle cards to the side for right now, and also your little dice that you picked, which is the Sun. Yeah, so I accidentally dropped this dice from the first side it was on when I first pulled it, and when I was moving cards over, this accidentally dropped and it landed on the Sun, and now I don't remember what the other sign was that popped up, but the Sun kept on wanting to roll out, so it rolled out to the Sun. I was like, oh, let me just roll it again and see if it lands on the one it was before, asking Spirit, but then it rolled the Sun again. So I'm seeing that that's a sign that light is definitely going to be shed on your love life, and something bright and beautiful and new is coming in, okay? Also, this lighting is not it, so hold on one second, pile number 2. Let me try and fix that. Okay, sorry about that, pile number 2. I hope this is a little bit better. It's still not great, but I think it's an improvement on what it was. So as I was saying, this is your, what's next, coming next in your love life. And I'm gonna first pull some tarot so we can see maybe like a little timeline about what's next. I'm using this beautiful Light Seers tarot deck, and let's just hop right into it. Pile number 2. What's next? And pile 2. Pile to expect. We have, oops, the Strength card. See? What's coming next? Pile 2's love life. Ooh, we have the Magician. Okay, what else is coming? Pile 2's love life. Beautiful. We got 3 more cards, and we got 2 of Swords in the bottom of the deck. I'm just gonna put that over there. We got, ooh, we got the Lovers. Love that. Let's see if I can fit all of these. Maybe we'll do this. Then we also have 3 of Wands, and we have the Page of Swords. All right, so let's get into this. What I'm seeing so far in your love life, pile number 2, is maybe in the past you've been kind of just waiting kind of just waiting around, setting up your boundaries, but you've been like promised by the universe for so long, maybe from other readings or just, you know, knowing in your soul that, you know, someone is coming towards you, but they never seem to arrive. Like maybe you've gotten readings that are like, oh, your soulmate's so close to being right in your life, and if you see this, this, and this, then you know they're going to be right there. Maybe you have been seeing like this, and this, or stuff like that, and it's just not, nobody's been showing up, right? I feel like what's next in your love life is maybe meeting this soulmate. I might have to get some more cards on this, but I feel like you're still gonna, maybe in the near future, you're still gonna be trusting spirit and still manifesting this person. I feel like you're still gonna be like looking out there being like, where are you? Like with this 3 of Wands, I see like this person just like standing right there being like looking out into the distance being like, where are you? Like I've called for you, I've tried to manifest for you, like manifest you into my life, and you're still not coming here. I feel like that's still going to be continuing into the future a little bit, and in the meantime you're going to be like reading up on maybe like manifestation tools that can help you manifest. I see that as a good plan of action, some good advice for you to be focusing on right now. Let's see, but we do have this Lovers coming in. So I feel like since this is, I almost see this as like your divine counterpart, twin flame if you see it that way, or soulmate. I definitely see this person coming in, but they're not quite ready yet. But I do feel like they're like right there. Like because this is such a high level soulmate, maybe it's definitely been taking some more time than like what you've been wanting, and it's still gonna be, it's still not like right here. I see that. However, I do see it in the near future. It's just taking extra long because this is such a high level soulmate, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like you have to put more energy out there to get this person back where they can be at your level, right? Because not, I'm assuming most people are not on your level, right? Pile number 2. So this person's going to take a while to come in. If you've been wanting, manifesting like a soulmate or anything like that, I don't know if that's what you've been manifesting in. That's just kind of how I see it here. Yeah, so since you were at a love reading, that this is what I say. I don't even necessarily see you interacting with any other people. You're just been waiting for that, like that one person. Maybe you've been out in this dating game for a while, because she kind of looks bored here, or she kind of looks frustrated, like she's been waiting like a long time and she just hasn't necessarily got it yet. So I see you as maybe being still in the energy for a little bit while longer. I'm sorry, pile number 2. I know that's like annoying to hear, especially if it's all resonating and you're like, well, where are they coming? Am I doing something wrong? No, absolutely not. I do not see you doing anything wrong here. And just out of curiosity, so I don't think you've met this person yet, or maybe you have a long time ago, but you never really got to know each other that well. And so you're just kind of like waiting for them to get back to you, right? And if this is like a split from somebody, I also see that too, as where you've been manifesting them back, manifesting them as a better person, and then in the meantime working on yourself, working on like maybe learning some languages, writing some books, spending time out in nature, just trying to, you know, trust the universe. And even though it's been hard for you because it's been a minute, like, don't worry, the universe always pulls through, right? So let me just get some quick archetype cards for you right now and see what personality this person has. So for the light attribute of this person, you have servant, which says the light in serving others with a free and loving heart. And that's so beautiful. I love that. And let me get one more for maybe like a shadow attribute side to them. Because, you know, not everyone, I mean, no one's perfect, right? So, let's see this shadow side that you'll see in them, you know. Okay. We have angel, and the shadow attribute is acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. I feel like maybe this person, I definitely feel like they're your soulmate. You're definitely divine counterparts in this lifetime. I do see this person as being maybe reserved. I see this innocent and angelic acting that way to mislead others. I feel like they kind of put on a show that see, if you're talking like kind of like not helpless, what's the right word I'm looking for? I feel like they act like they know a little bit more than they actually do, especially about spirituality. If you meet somebody like this, and this is how you're going to spot them. You're going to be like, this is also how you perceive them. So they might not be this way. This is just how you perceive them, at least when you first meet and everything. You're going to be like, oh, are they faking spirituality just because that's what I'm into? Or are they just acting like dumb, you know, just to like impress me or anything like that? But I actually feel like that's not the case. I feel like this person's such a good person that you're like, is this good, too good to be true, right? Almost that kind of energy, like they have to be faking this. You also have, yeah, the servant, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. I feel like that's who they really are in spirit. Alright, so just a quick side note to help you identify that person. Let me quickly put these cards off to the side. So, oops, we can get your oracle cards in. Okay, so let's start. Oops, this one's kind of in the way. We have never-ending story. Yeah, I feel like that's where you're at right now. You're like, see how this she's like just so fed up right now. I feel like that's what you're feeling like right now. You're like, will I ever find this person? Like, really? You're kind of losing faith in spirit a little bit right now, but don't worry, they're coming in. We saw that. We also have, see, look, there he is, or she. 22, yin yang, your divine counterpart, definitely. We have gratitude. That's beautiful. I love this deck, by the way. It's so gorgeous. Let me get this card. We have very soon. There we go. What did I tell you? Pile number 2. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Exactly what we've been talking about. We also have this one. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. That's so beautiful. One eternal soul. That's kind of how, you know, the yin yang is picturing, and what we were talking about earlier. Earlier in the cards before. This person's definitely your counterpart, right? With the lovers right there. And very soon. Don't give up on spirit. I don't know what else I could say to this. We have gratitude right here, which I see this as more of the advice card. I feel like it's just like, chill, relax. See how she's kind of in a meditative state? She's probably giving thanks. And I feel like this is advice from spirit, just to, you know, calm down. Trust spirit. The times when we feel the most lost and not knowing what to do, that's exactly when spirit comes in and is like, hey, boom, surprise. Yeah, what you've been waiting for, like, it's here, right? And then you're gonna be like, wait, I wasn't ready for it. But then as long as you're always grateful, always keep an open heart, spirit's like, don't worry about it, it's coming in. Now is the time for you to rest, meditate, and be grateful for what you do have, so you can appreciate also what's coming in. Okay? Beautiful. And I think that's where I'm gonna end this reading. So thank you so much, pile number 2, for being here. I know it was a little bit shorter. Yeah, hopefully that gave you the clarity you needed in this situation, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life. Thank you. Bye. Hi, pile 3, and thank you for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here. Today we're looking into your what's next in your love life. So that's some exciting news. If you picked this, Aries, green dice, and these cards, then you're at the right place. And let's get into your reading. I'm gonna put these off to the side right now, and this as well. This landed on Aries, so Aries might be important in your future love life. Okay, and let me get some tarot for you right now. All right, pile 3. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you. What's next in your love life? Okay, so what's next in pile 3's love life, Spirit? What's next in pile 3's love life? What's next? Okay, we got intuition. We have a revolution, which is, I'm gonna have to look that up. Believe that's the Tower. Let's see what else we have for pile number 3. Okay, we got the Nymph of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have 3 of Cups. Beautiful. So, just put it right there. Or we can put it off to the side. I think you can still see it. Okay. So, pile number 3. What am I seeing next in your love life? Well, let me make sure that's the Tower. I just got this deck, so I'm not 100% sure on like the numbering. Yes, the Tower. All right, so since that is the Tower, pile number 3, what's next in your love life? We have intuition and the Tower. Okay, this is telling me what's next in your love life, pile number 3, is you've been needing a change. I see that you know this, that deep down you're like maybe stuck talking to the few same people, but you're not getting that rush, you're not getting, you know, your person yet, and you're just kind of accepting what's coming your way without necessarily the strongest boundaries or anything like that. I feel like, you know, this isn't necessarily like the best way to go about this situation, and you're really wanting a change. You're really wanting Spirit to, you know, knock down your walls, knock down your foundation, and bring something new in, even though it can be a little bit scary. I feel like you're terrified of getting your heart broken again. I mean, aren't we all? And I feel like maybe that's been holding you back from maybe accepting a new energy or accepting new people that Spirit brings into your life. I feel like you're not opening your heart chakra enough to where Spirit can bring in someone of high quality that you're looking for quite yet. I feel like you're asking Spirit for help as of right now or in the near future in your love life. That being said, I do see some offers coming through. I see an offer coming through, maybe a small one, maybe through a group of friends. We also have the 3 of Cups here. I feel like maybe there's somebody, just kind of side note, but I feel like maybe there's somebody in your friend group who does have feelings for you, but you have absolutely no idea. Or maybe you do, but you're not sure about it, right? Another message that's coming through is maybe somebody in your friend group really broke your heart, but they don't even know about your feelings. I do see that as well, maybe in the past or whatever. But I also see you being vocal about it. Yeah. So anyway, back to the main message. Yeah, there could be somebody in your friend group who already kind of broke your heart, but you do still have feelings for, or there is somebody there who has feelings for you, but you're not necessarily reciprocating it because if you're scared of heartbreak. You're like, well, what if this person doesn't like me that way? Or what if, you know, what if I really like them that way, or if I don't, you know? You're kind of just scared of any love offer right now. You've kind of been focused on, like, not necessarily having fun, but focused not on love, right? Because it's scary, and it really is. But I do feel like you've grown recently, at least in the heart chakra department. And I feel like you are coming up on, like, being ready to accept At least that's what I see in the future of your love life. I see you being ready to accept new offers and new friend offers even. But as of right now, you've kind of been guarded and maybe not accepting what's best for you because you know you won't get feelings for that person. Say you accept someone's love offer just because like they can give you something, like they buy you, like, I don't know, milkshakes every day or something like that, and you're like, well, you know what, it's better than nothing. But I think you know this is kind of maybe just a little self-destructive behavior. I know, like, we all do it, right? So no judgment here, trust. Trust me, I always have to learn things the hard way. But I do see some love offers coming in, but you might not be receptive to it. Let's pull some of these oracle cards so I can see more of a bigger picture here. We have number 46, regeneration. That makes sense. I do see a tower moment coming where maybe your heart is going to break open. In the good way. That sounds awful. I don't mean it. It's not that scary. It's more of like you're kind of realizing your full potential of what you can attract into your life, and you're like, oh well, you know, maybe I am that powerful. Maybe I do deserve that. I see that happening in kind of healing. See, regeneration, you know how like fire has to burn the ground to like, or burn the ground and the vegetation to like, so it can regrow and be, you know, stronger and more beautiful. And, you know, so that's kind of what you're going through right now. I believe you're kind of starting to come out of that like closed off heart chakra area, and you're starting to grow into a more open person who can receive love and can receive high quality offers. Instead of just accepting, you know, kind of whatever comes your way. It's kind of a harsh truth we're attacking here. And pile number 3, I'm so sorry. My pile number 3s have it rough sometimes. Or at least, you know, I feel it. I definitely feel it. We also have breathe, which is a beautiful message. Just breathe. Breathe through it. You're gonna be okay. It's okay to open up your heart chakra because you know who you are and you know your worth. Nobody can shake you from that, right? So even if these opportunities don't turn out the way you wanted them to, you're not going to be bothered, right? Because you know your worth. You're going to be like, well, it wasn't for me, so thank you, next. We also have rest and rejuvenation, number 19. Wow. We have breathe and rest and rejuvenation. Spirit definitely wants you to like take a breath, listen to your intuition, meditate, be like, get out of that headspace for sure. The 3 of Swords is all about like mental anguish and stuff like that, like overthinking things and being hurt, kind of like the ego being hurt. And I'm not saying you're egotistical, but I am saying that people's rejection is only for your protection, right? I love that saying, even though it's hard to swallow sometimes. Let's see what else we have. We have cornucopia. Beautiful. That's all that you can have. A pile number 3. Look at that. Beautiful. We have mystery. Also feel like that goes with intuition. You're kind of not sure of what's on this other side if you open up your heart. You're very scared of that. You're wondering like, is there more heartbreak on the other side of this tower moment? Like, am I just opening myself back up to heartbreak? Spirit's like, no. If you hold good boundaries, you focus on yourself, that's when those best opportunities are going to come in. We also have heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like this is more so happening with these friends. Like, I see the 3 of Cups usually as like a friend group or something like that. It could also be a third party in your past that's hurt you, and maybe you're scared of that happening again. Especially since if you're in a group of friends and you have a crush on one of these friends, then you're like, well, you know, like, is there going to be weirdness between all of us or anything like that? And I don't think you have to worry about that. Just have some good, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Just be open. Open that heart chakra, specifically to your friends, I'm hearing, but also to any source of love that's coming your way. You deserve it. You deserve all the love that is being thrown your way. Specifically self-love. I see you standing in the mirror, telling yourself affirmations every day, and that's definitely going to give you more of this meditation vibe. It's going to calm your mind and be like, hey, I am worthy of all this beautiful, like cornucopia talks about, like abundance, like pure abundance. We also have a sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I feel like these are the relationships you're going to be attracting into your life. These cards are a mess. And I feel like this is also saying honor the friendships you have with your friends. And see how you interact with them. See if you can open up your heart. Open up your heart chakra, open up your heart space to your friends. And see how that goes. Kind of use them as practice, opening up your heart chakra to maybe romantic offers coming in or anything like that. I see your friends can be practice for you, if that resonates for you. I am just seeing that. Being open and honest is what Spirit's asking you to do. Honor your feelings. Yeah. I don't necessarily see any specific love offering coming in for you. But what's next in love is maybe like a wanted breaking down of your walls to open up that heart chakra. Maybe it means a breakup with somebody who you weren't exactly invested in, but you kind of have to give up to aim for higher, I don't want to say higher value people, but more people who can match your vibe better. You know what I'm saying? Can give you more spiritually and mentally than what you've been settling for in the past. So I know this was kind of like a little bit of a harsh message, pile number 3, and I hope you can, you know, take it with a grain of salt and just and if this doesn't resonate at all, feel free to choose any other pile. There's other readings out there. You don't just take whatever resonates, leave the rest, of course. So I hope that really helped you. I hope that did resonate. If it did, please leave a comment down below. And also, please have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and great rest of your life, pile number 3. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.